You mentioned or you said something along the lines of cheap dopamine. Can you explain to me and to our listeners what you mean by that?
Yeah, so dopamine is basically the neurotransmitter that's released, and it makes us feel good. So imagine eating a bowl of ice cream, looking at a social media post, getting a few likes. Those are all going to give us dopamine hits. But you're also going to get dopamine hits from things like taking a run or doing pull-ups or going outside and getting the sun in your face. So just understanding that we're constantly getting dopamine hits, but if we can feed our brain quality dopamine hits, sunshine, as I mentioned, activity, relationships, conversation, giving your wife a kiss before you go to bed, that rewires our brain in a lot of ways. And it can kind of help us to break free from the societal cheap dopamine, which again, it's processed food, alcohol, pornography, scrolling, doom scrolling social media. Those are all going to hit those dopamine centers, but it's going to give us really quick hits and have us coming back for more. So just having, I try to do this intentionally myself, but also just helping my kids understand that, you can get enjoyment out of life without having to be glued to the television or glued to the phone. And, that's one of those things where we try to not let our kids really touch a phone if we can get away with it. And they think we're crazy because they see friends and family on them. But ultimately, I don't think their brains are wired. I don't think our brains are wired to be looking at those things all day, much less 4, 5, 6-year-old.